This is how to get a specific person to show up exactly how you want and to make them do what you want. So welcome to the channel. My name's Chloe Saffron, and today we're outside in nature. It is such a beautiful day. So when it comes to getting a specific person to show up how you want, you're actually not making them do anything. You're not interfering with your reality. You're not chasing them. You're not trying to tell them what to do. Instead, you are going within to select the reality where that is already true, already happening, and already exists. You're plucking from the infinite possibilities that reality where your friend, the family member, romantic interest, your partner is already showing up exactly how you want, where your relationship is already in the perfect, loving state that you want to experience. Maybe it's even a boss, work colleagues, or clients, and you are simply going within to make that your reality. You're simply going within to select that, to choose that, to decide that that is true, and you're proving that to your mind also with an image, okay? So I'll share with you how I did it even the other day. In real time, I was actually with this person, and I wanted them to do something specifically. So at first I noticed my energy was going out there, right? It was looking out there. It was placing my power outside of myself. And once I became aware of that, I remembered, no, I don't need to do anything out there, because remember that internally is the cause, out there is the effect, which means that all you need to do is change internally. Then reality is the effect. It has to catch up. It has to show the reflection. It has to mirror who you are being. So I went within. I came into the awareness of my power to manifest anything that I want. I came into my awareness that no one has free will in my reality, because again, no one actually has free will in your reality. You have to remember that you're the operant part of your reality, and everyone is showing up according to your assumptions, your beliefs, the version of them that you're selecting and choosing. So everyone has their own reality where they have their own free will, and it's all existing simultaneously at the same time. There are infinite possibilities. There are infinite realities. There's the infinite reality. There's infinite realities, and there's the version. So there's the reality where the version of you and your specific person are happily together in a loving, committed relationship, where you're in the most amazing friendship, where you and your family members are getting along, where your friends are showing up and always asking you to do things, where your clients love to pay you, where your work colleagues and your boss are so nice to you, they value you. That all exists already. So you're not trying to force anyone to change out there. You are going within yourself to change how you see them, okay? So you have to, first of all, reclaim your power. So what I did was I reclaimed my power. I came into a neutral, calm state of conviction, and I just decided, I said to myself, internally, I thought to myself, nope, of course they're doing this. And I brought into my mind a quick image of them coming up to me and doing that specific thing, right? And this wasn't a romantic interest, this was just a friend. But literally I do it for everything. Even whenever I'm here in the forest, right? If there's people, there was someone who literally was like standing right over there, and I wanted them to leave. So I just visualized them walking off, and they did. So anyway, so yeah, and literally then whenever I had visualized that and I decided that that was done, and I did it from a place of calm conviction, neutrality. I didn't even necessarily feel anything. I think it was within probably 10 minutes. I didn't even notice the time, but I would say within 10 minutes, they came up to me and did exactly that. They went out of their way to do that. So with that being said, right? With that being said, how you can apply this is, first of all, get clear on what is the end result that you actually want to experience with this specific person. What's the end result? Not the middle, right? So not the middle. So sometimes people go to the middle, like wanting a text or wanting a call. And while you can have whatever you want, and you're allowed to have whatever you want, you're allowed to want whatever you want, 100%, right? But I've always found that it's more effective if you have a bigger desire than that, then go straight to the end of what you actually want with them, okay? So say you want an amazing relationship with this person, say you want marriage with this person, say you want to be friends with this person, say you want this person as a client, literally doesn't matter, whatever it is, okay? So you want this person to give you money that they owe you. You can literally use this for everything, okay? I'm trying not to shake the camera in excitement. Okay, so you're going to go to the end result. You're going to get clear on what that is. Then you're going to recall all of your power within yourself. You're going to remind yourself of who you truly are, the operant part of your reality. And you're going to see this person as almost like you would a stranger, right? Like they have no power over you. Think of it like an NPC. Think of it like it's a fresh slate, a fresh canvas, and you're the one that holds all of the power, that you can manifest this, that you can have this version of them that you want, right? And so that can make it easier, instead of feeling like they hold all of the power over you, that you're helpless or you're powerless to however they're showing up in a negative way. It can really help you to really just reclaim your power, to know how powerful you really are, okay? You're going to come into a state of neutrality, calm conviction, knowing your power, and you're going to affirm to yourself, of course, they're doing X, Y, Z. Of course, this is happening. Of course, we're happily together. Of course, we're in a loving, committed relationship. Of course, we're happily married. Of course, everything's perfect between us. Of course, we're best friends. Of course, they're signing up. Of course, they are paying me. Of course, they love me. Of course, they're treating me so well. Whatever it is, okay? Of course, they love me. I'm their favorite person. You can literally decide whatever it is that you want. Then what you're going to do is bring an image into your mind where that is already true. You're going to see them coming up to you. You're going to see them doing whatever it is that you want in your mind, right? And then that's it. You're going to let it go. Simple, right? So that's the thing. Manifestation is extremely simple. It's extremely simple. Where it becomes difficult, or where it feels difficult, is if you have a lot of resistance around a specific person, or if you have a lot of emotional attachment, or you're placing a lot of importance on them, or you're basically placing them as higher than you. So that's why it's also really important that you are placing importance on yourself, and that you understand your own power, that no one else has power over you, and that you know how amazing you are, and that, like, of course they would love you, of course they want to be with you, of course they want to pay you, of course they love to work with you, you know, all the scenarios. Because you're amazing, because you're that person, because you say so, because you decide it is true, because that's what you're deciding, because that's what you're affirming. And do this as many times as you need to. So if you feel like you have more resistance with it, you might not just do that one time. You might go within and do that anytime where you notice yourself feeling like you're missing it, you're lacking something, you're craving that from someone else, you're searching for it, like, where is it? Anytime you notice yourself getting triggered or going out there to search for it or look for it, then you're going to practice that again. You're going to give it to yourself internally. You're fulfilling yourself. You're satisfying yourself. You're going within to select the reality. You're saying, nope, I'm not available for anything else. I'm only available for this. This is the only choice. This is the only possibility. This is what I choose. This is what I select, because it's my reality and I say how it goes. So you need to have that conviction. You need to understand how powerful you actually are, right? Well, you don't need to, but it's better to do that. It feels a lot better whenever you are not living in fear or anxiety in regards to other people. Because do you really want to spend your whole life living in fear? For me, no. No, thank you. So you get to be, do, have anything that you want, And I know that this video has helped you. Have the most amazing rest of your day. For anyone who wants to work with me to manifest your specific person, love, money, relationships, of your dreams, your life of your dreams, the link will be down below to work with me. And see you in the next one.